debaucherous life. He's living in absolute abstinence and living in a decadent and opulent lifestyle. Materialism is his claim to fame. He's invited all of his friends over to the house. There is not any cash bar. You can drink as much as you want. Ball until you fall. Smoke until you can't take no more. Everybody is doing their own thing. And in the midst of the celebration, here comes Herod's stepdaughter, who is the daughter of Herodias. And she begins to dance, hear the imagery, in front of her stepfather's drunk friends. Something is wrong when your own parents pimp you. Something is wrong when your parents will use your gift to their own advantage. In case you're looking at me wayward, I'm talking to those of you who have the phone in your child's name. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm talking to those of you who have your child answer the phone when the bill collector calls. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm talking to those of you who cuss out the teacher but don't show up for PTA. You're pimping your child's gift, and you have your child dancing in front of drunk men. She's dancing, and I wish I could get a video of what kind of dance she was doing. But whatever dance it was, it entreated the king. And when it entreated the king, it arrested his attention. And he is so taken by her dance that the king says something that absolutely mesmerizes my attention. The king says, hear this, based off of how you danced, whatever you want, you can have. I better pause because I think I lost somebody here today. Can you imagine that God is saying in this sanctuary that based off of how you dance, whatever it is you want, you can have? See, some of you are too uptight in church. You're too restricted. You are too held back. You are too held hostage by what it is that other people are going to say and think and feel. But when you understand that my dance will do something for the king, that my dance is so captivating that when the king sees my dance, he'll give me whatever it is that I want. See, this makes no sense to those of you who are not praisers. But those of you who understand, I will enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and I'll enter into his courts with praise, and I'll bless his holy name. See, some of you checked out when Minister Steve was leading us into worship because you didn't know what was happening. You thought it was for us. But there were those of us who had enough sense to understand that I'm not at the altar to be in the camera. I'm not crying like that to be seen. I'm not doing any of this so that folk might be in my business, but I'm dancing for the king. God, I wish I had a worshiping church in here. That there's somebody in here who knows that I wasted enough Friday nights and Saturday nights in a club for no reason, sweating until my clothes stuck to my body, dealing with folk with bad breath, having folk step on my shoes, tired when I finally got back home. But don't you know when you dance in the presence of the king, there is no way you can go back home the same way you got here. I wonder if there's somebody who knows that the king is watching, and if this is my last opportunity, let me do my dance so that God know for him I live and move and have my breathe. I want to see you dance, because based off of your dance you can get what it is that you want. Let me deal with it deductively. In other words, if you don't need nothing from the king, don't dance. I think I lost you. If all of your bills are paid, please don't dance. If you don't need a new job, don't dance. If your supervisor ain't on your nerves, don't dance. If your children don't need a breakthrough, don't dance. If you don't have no sickness or issues in your body, don't dance. But if you need the king to do something for you and you want him to do it for you tonight, even if you got to seated, please. Be seated. Look at the person beside you. I can tell you don't need anything. I can tell you're not in a desperate situation. I can tell your back is not up against the wall.